So I like pictures. I feel very caveman in this way. Once I have like symbols, I can start to understand. So imagine this like a journey, and I know there are lots of models that are cyclical. I don't believe in a cycle for me personally because I feel like demotivating. It feels sort of Sisyphusian. We're like, oh, okay, then you start back at the beginning. I like linearity, and so that's why I map this out this way. Starting with a provocation, moving to questioning, planning, investigating, creating, and sharing, and all throughout, choice, reflection, and assessment, and guidance is embedded in varying levels. So we'll go through this pretty quickly. Provocation, how do we get the kids excited? You guys are doing brilliant work in this. What provokes learning, what intrigues students, what inspires them. So I had this bread box, which I spray painted on with silver, and I was just doing this at recess because I didn't want the fumes in my classroom. And I was getting ready to make this teleportation station because it was going to be my gimmick to deliver curriculum in an interesting way was when it pops out of the teleportation station. I did not anticipate that I was going to have like 30, 40 kids surrounding me and I'm spray painting this thing. And the questions already started. What are you doing? How are you doing it? What are you going to put in there? I think there's going to be a dinosaur egg in there. One kid said, I think she should get Jesus to pop up. and then someone said, but he won't fit. He's Jesus. He can do anything. And so there was lots of amazing discussion. And I'm like, this thing hasn't even got to the class yet. The kids keep coming by in the multi-age groups, different abilities, and it's almost like the best inquiry lesson I've never planned. Guerrilla inquiry, I like to call it. So we had some bones, mysterious bones. Of course I have this teacher down the hall who just happens to have bones in his closet. So we shared that with them. Good provocation. Questioning. This is so key. Have the kids generate their own questions. There's going to be a mix of questions, lower level or higher level, and it's all going to feed in together. Have them structure it and reorganize them. I have these questions ready to go on the side of the box in case they need them. Of course they don't, because kids question brilliantly, but I like to use this to scaffold it. So what is the object inside? What questions do you have about this object? If this object could speak, what story would it tell? What is the object's purpose? What is the significance or value of this object? What can we learn from it? Essential questions, you guys have done tons of work on this already, I know. Here are some examples. Here is a framework by McTighe and Wiggins that explains the criteria for it, and this is all on the website there. It should be open-ended, thought-provoking, yada yada, you know about that. Bloom's Taxonomy. How many of you guys have taught your kids Bloom's Taxonomy as a framework for forming questions? Anybody? So helpful. Once the kids know how to do this, I can say, okay, we need an evaluation question. We need an analyzing question. If you want to get fun and funky with this, get a little beach ball and write the levels of Bloom's Taxonomy on it. Throw the ball around, so if we're doing a topic on tornadoes, it's like thumb ball. You catch it, oh, I've got to come up with a question on analyzing to do with tornadoes. Different ways to make it fun. How many of you guys have done a class Jeopardy? Jeopardy, okay, cool. Create a question. The answer is 21. What's the question? Kids will come up and then you'll see a range of types of questions right there. It's a great way to check the knowledge. Planning, this is a stage of design, the project design stage. What do we want to know next? And I have the kids take their area of interest, turn it into an inquiry question, and then write up a proposal. So if we're all studying archaeology, they might all be doing different things. And I have a video I'd like to show the students, and I have this on the website as well, so that we're going to get out of the trifolded poster board thing. If we're studying rocks, maybe somebody makes a rock board game, a rock song, literally rock song. Make an infographic, a blog, a graphic novel, a TED Talk. I'm going to show this video to you, just a few seconds of it so you can see. This I have on the website too. It's 100 plus project ideas. And maybe there's something in here that will spark an idea for someone. 100 plus project ideas comes right up. You could do a book. It could be fiction or nonfiction. You could write it for babies, toddlers, children, teenagers, or adults. It could be a novel, an autobiography, a biography, a dictionary, an encyclopedia, a textbook. It could be a how-to guide,
like me, right?
Or a pop-up book, or a children's book, like a fairy tale, ABC book, adventure, activity book. Maybe it's a comic book, or a graphic novel. Do you like poems? We could do a collection of poems, an anthology of essays, of letters, of diary entries. Make a diary. or a journal, or a visual journal, like a portfolio, or it's an album, a display board, or a poster, a menu. You could do a brochure. How about a map? An ancient document?